Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
In brightest day,
in blackest nights,
No evil shall escape my sight.
but those who worship evil's might.
beware my power.
Green Lantern's light. Hey, welcome back to another week of Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast. I am Phil. Joining me as always, Master of the Core it is.
I'm Will. Hi, everyone.
And Mr. Kona is still stuck in the far sector, but we got someone on his maturity level. It is special guest Lilith Hellfire.
Hey, I resemble that comment. What's up? And I love that intro. A bunch of little nerds being nerds. It's so cute.
That's right.
Don't worry, if you want to be nerdy on one of our shows, we can do it. But yes, kids, stop. If you have not listened to Unlimited Justice, episode 15 yesterday on the podcast, because that was part one of the crossover, our JLA crossover, because right here, right now, we're going to talk issues 3 and 4. And yes, Ray, Batman is dead. Well, for the moment.
Ish.
Give him hope.
Keep hope alive. Kill the Batman. God, he hates Batman so much. I'm surprised Ray doesn't wear like purple suits.
And laugh a lot.
And appear in 50 places every month.
I mean, he does, actually. That's the part he does.
Oh, true. I know, man. He's almost as busy as we are.
3 rays.
As you.
The 3 rays. That's right. Into the Night, To Know Earth to Fear Her, and Last Sons of Krypton.
Which one's the jokester? Which one's the maniac? Oh, sorry.
What the F?
Which one's the jokester?
Bubble boo boo.
That one.
Yes.
Because I know Lilith likes it long.
No, we're not doing that. We're being serious. This is the Green Lantern podcast. We have to be serious.
Oh my God.
Clearly, she hasn't ever watched this show before.
Especially,
it's more serious than anything me and Phil do together. Let me just say that way.
Especially in the Matt Kona era.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Suck it, Lilith. See you later, bunkies.
All right. So let's jump back into JLA.
Before we jump back in, though, hopefully the final issue of Green Lantern
is not
current
the final
series.
issue.
Well, number 12. We think it's the final issue. They're not.
Well, yeah, you said there wasn't solicits for 2 months after that?
I think it's 3 months now. So
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but
Maybe.
the final issue of this arc, number 12,
Well,
should be out, we think, next week, right?
I know it's not this week.
Yeah, nice.
Well, maybe we'll get a Green Lantern book at the end of this round robin stuff.
That's right. Yeah, it looks like both of the Green Lantern titles advance to the next level. And if I remember right...
Wait. So you mean what was that? Captain Carrot Darkseid's best friend didn't advance?
I don't think it advanced.
Well, yeah. Who besides Charlie Esser would vote for that?
F in the chat.
But I think the artist is the current artist for Green Lantern on the I can't even remember their names. Do you have those?
Did you say the John Stewart one?
Yeah, it says John Stewart. It's the Green Lanterns are gone. It's far, far in the future, and I can't even remember the rest of the plot for it. But it's written by a different writer than the current series, but I think the artist is still the same. Marco, is it Santucci?
I think.
I think that might be it. If I'm mispronouncing it, I apologize. But
so basically, it's John Stewart versus Alan Scott, because the other one's an Alan Scott book, right?
Yeah, Birth of Conspiracy, I think, and I forget the writer on that one, but the artist I believe is Sky Patridge, and she's a really good artist too. So I guess we'll see what advances and what doesn't advance, but I'm betting. Are there are no Batman books, right? We're safe.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But yeah, well, I forget. What was that? I think the Kid Flash book advanced, and then was it a Justice League or something?
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can look that up. DC Round Robin.
I think try round 2.
Round 2, fight.
Okay, Tyson. Round 2.
Here we go. All right. Green Lantern, the light at the end of forever, or something. Maybe that's it. It looks like Constantine, Suicide Squad, Dark. Suicide Squad, Dark. Yeah. Okay. Still just. Green Lantern, the light at the end of forever, written by Cy Spurrier and artist Marco Santucci. Yep. Awesome. And then
Constantine and the Demon, Vacation from Hell, Lilith?
Yeah.
That's relatable. You're finally writing books for me. I love it.
Green Lantern, The Birth of Conspiracy by writer Scott Bryan Wilson and artist Skylar Patridge. I hope I'm saying that right.
And Hawkman, and there's a Hawkman and Hawkwoman book too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're back to try and make them a thing again. Like clockwork every decade. Like clockwork.
Oh no, Hector Hall, the hot-headed razor ring teen who claims to be their son.
Everybody gets kids but Wonder Woman. It's fine. I don't want to talk about it. It's fine.
Can you explain to me how that works on an island full of women?
She's been in man's world.
Hey-oh!
Hello. She can make her kids a clay. I don't care. Somebody should be made a clay in that family.
Oh, finally, Bruce Wayne can have a real son.
Exactly.
Check out part 1 for that joke, kids. All right.
To know me is to know that I hate Damien with the fiery passion of a thousand suns.
To know her is to fear her, kids.
If you're lucky.
Hey-oh. All right. So let's jump back into JLA.
That's right.
Ray's sitting on pins and needles here.
Yeah. Did Batman live?
I love that the cover for 3, just Superman sitting there next to that hunk of kryptonite. It's like, who can save you now? And because he's reaching out from the shadows.
It's like, is that Jimmy Olsen? Oh.
Oh my. All right, so yeah, JLA Volume 1, Number 3, March 1997, War of the Worlds.
Hey.
Somebody save me, guys.
Smallville.
Which is really interesting because, it was a whole anti-colonial kind of story. And that's kind of what we got going on here is kind of a, yeah.
Oh, look at the connections. Look at the level Grant Morrison's working on.
Well, to be fair, the places where Anahuasca is grown, I get what he was going for, but I love the line in this one. Batman, don't be ridiculous. What can a pathetic creature like Batman do to us? And I'm like, oh, you're new here. That's fine. You're going to learn today.
Wait, who said that line, Ray?
Oh, Ray is protects. Confirmed.
Oh my God, I should just write out that line. Like, hey, Ray, if you want to use this, here you go.
Batman.
Oh, send him the drop. It's
character.
I was going to say, if there's one drop that makes it, besides the rim shot that goes between all the shows, including this one, it's
Batman. My favorite character.
Poor Ray.
Your perennial favorite, Ray. Everyone here loves you.
Poor Ray. He's living the life right now. He's top of the world. Moon Knight. I think he's seen the first 4 episodes already, hasn't he? He
managed to harass somebody at Disney and got the first 4 episodes. Yeah.
That's really impressive because it's Disney. They don't kowtow to anybody, not even governments.
But Ray.
They're afraid of Australians, as everyone should be, though. So, to be fair.
Like I said, that penal colony.
We got a lot of room to talk, to be honest.
I know.
America's a third world country with a Gucci belt. Calm down, Phil.
Yeah.
Penal. All right. War of the Worlds. Batman. Oh God! Right away, first line. All right, kids. Guess whose name is first word in this synopsis?
Batman, my favorite character.
Did not
Dusty's
perish in the
favorite
bat.
character.
What they're paying the bills with did not perish in the bat plane, as the Hyper Clan believes. In fact, he counted on the Hyper Clan's arrogance and willingness to dismiss him in order to infiltrate their citadel at Zon-Zor. Having analyzed their powers, Batman now knows the true secret behind the Hyper Clan's abilities. Bat God unlocked.
He's the goddamn Batman. Don't you forget it.
Batman, damn. Yes, Bat God unlocked. Elsewhere, the Flash continues to fight up against the villainous super speedster Zum. They zip around from China to South Dakota, but Flash taps into the power of this, what says Speed Force here, to edge him out. Pulling infinite mass from the field, he decks Zum, knocking him clear across the country.
Yeah, but what do you have the issue pulled up? Can you look at it?
No, but I can. Is it Speed Field or something?
I think he called it Speed Field. Yeah.
So close.
So close.
Better
but
than
not-
a speedball, though.
It's oh, I mean,
oh, poor Speedball.
I mean, it starts with it starts with an F. I mean,
Yeah.
Again,
it wasn't meant for him to do. It was meant for somebody else to come along and, finish that work that he started.
Well, I think Wade at this point had already kind of established the Speed Force, right? Because we're talking 97. He would have been quite.
It was like 94, 95, I think that he. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the Zero issue. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Exactly. And didn't Grant Morrison fill in for what was it, 6 months?
Yeah,
or a year when he took a break. Yeah.
I think it was like a year. Had some
Yeah,
great Steve Lytle covers on those.
Yeah, he broke the Flash's legs. Yeah.
He's just got a fetish for breaking stuff.
Hey-o. Elsewhere, Green Lantern deals with the there's our boy. Green Lantern deals with the armored Armek. Armek believes that Cal's Green Lantern ring is vulnerable to the color yellow like the other rings. Yes.
Get the lamp! Get the lamp!
I love this gag. It's like every time Cal's like, I don't new to me.
Yellow, whatever, bro.
Red, technically.
Cal's ring is no such restriction, however, and he demonstrates this by creating a manga-inspired power armor to pummel Armek into the ground. Yeah, there's our boy. Having polished off Zum, the Flash races. Phrasing. Races to help out Green Lantern. Although Armek is down, they now have to deal with the shield-slinging Zenturion.
Shield? Is that a euphemism?
Oh, to say, is he a man out of time?
Or is he just in time?
Well, at least he's not the Alpha Zenturion.
Oh.
I know. Zenturion hurls his discus shield at the heroes, but the Flash catches it, sending it right back to him. The disc strikes Zenturion in the jaw, momentarily stunning him.
Not in the face.
Well, listen to Lilith. Oh, we're more serious over here.
That's right.
Again, she doesn't know where she's at. That's right, kids, because she's drunk. God damn, you have a lot of drops, Lilith Hellfire. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Oh, here it is.
He hit him right in the face
No.
with that sack.
Kind of, sort of. Here we go.
Not in the face.
There we go.
Somewhere, somehow, Justin is somewhere disappointed in you, Phil.
Oh, come on.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Flash and Green Lantern race to Zon-Zor, where they discover that the rest of the League has been taken captive. Batman, Ray's favorite character, and Martian Manhunter.
Okay, wait a second. I have a question. We actually see them in the, what is it, the Pedal of Doom or whatever I can't remember what it's called. But we see the Flash, we see Green Lantern in it, but I didn't think that they were ever captured.
Oh, Continuity error?
I don't know. Did I just imagine that? Maybe I just imagined it. I don't
I don't know, man. Pedal of Doom. I think I went to high school with her. Yes. So yes, Batman and Martian Manhunter.
Batman, my favorite character.
Sorry, Ray, they egged me on. However, are nowhere to be found. Analyzing the HyperClan's monitor chambers, they learn that an advanced invasion fleet is perched just outside of Earth's atmosphere. This sounds familiar, Lilith.
I know.
Those first couple episodes of Justice League Animated Series. This is how they even capturing the League. Come on. This is how they were able to avoid satellite detection and ambush the previous Justice League at their headquarters.
Idiots.
Although it didn't take much to take down that last Justice League, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, please, Nucleon, come on. The HyperClan soon find out where the Flash and Green Lantern are and take them out.
That's why they were in there. Okay, that makes sense.
All of again, they all get captured. Well, they're not Batman. Come on.
Yeah.
Batman, my favorite character.
All of the captured League members are placed inside of a Martian device known as the Flower of Wrath.
There we go.
No comment. I'll keep it classy. I'll wait for Phil.
Oh, okay.
Superior puss.
Exactly.
HyperClan member Immortal senses that.
hyphen mortal. Get right, Phil.
Can you imagine just like the little planning meeting they had, the Martians had before they landed on Earth? It's like, we have to come up with some dumb superhero names. What?
I know A-Mortal. You win.
Okay, now who wants to take B? Remember, we want an X in it. So
yeah.
Poor Primate got the short end of the stick.
I don't know. Protex, man. It's just.
Yeah, he definitely had something on the brain there.
Oh. HyperClan member, Immortal senses that something is amiss and goes off to investigate. In the lower his first mistake is he goes, "I'll be right back." Never say that.
He didn't have a Randy. He didn't know.
Hey, in the lower levels of the Citadel, he encounters Batman.
You're dead. You're done.
Exactly.
Batman, my favorite character.
That's what Immortal said. When Immortal fails to report back to Protex, he sends the other HyperClan members to find him. They locate Batman and surround him, but Batman knows the truth about the invaders now. They are actually Martians.
Martians.
And not just any Martians.
Martians. Although they are incredibly powerful, they also have a great weakness: fire.
Fire.
Having already doused the room, of course, having already doused the room in gasoline, Batman strikes a match and sets the entire chamber alight.
And then, wait for it. It's Bring It. Right?
Oh, yeah. Pure action movie. When Protex learns that a simple human has defeated his HyperClan, human, he flies into a rage. He transmits a signal to the... Oh my God. It is Ray. He finds out Batman's pulled some stunt and he becomes enraged.
Batman, my favorite character.
He transmits a signal to the Martian Armada tucked away in hyperspace, ordering them to begin their invasion of Earth.
But the question is, were they attempting to enter their orifices? That's what I need to know. That is the unanswered question of the soul.
Well, actually,
orifices.
Actually, doesn't Protex kind of do that with in a moment?
Whoa!
He kind of surrounds Superman as if he's entering his cells and all that stuff. Yeah, so there we go.
I don't think those are tentacles.
No, those are definitely tentacles. They might not be sparklier from the quantum, but they're definitely tentacles.
Sparkly quantum tentacles.
I think that was our first drop on the Quantum Zone, and it was. I had Lilith edit that episode. She goes, "You have to use this drop."
Man, that was
and
like
thus
what?
the legend was born.
That was like
4 years ago.
Yeah, that was like Quasar. What was that? 5. You know,
Oh, wow.
when he takes on Venom in like 2 pages.
Uh-huh.
Venom's like, no fair. All right. So thoughts on this issue?
It's a wild ride, man. It's just like twist, turn. It's the penultimate issue. Twist, turn, crisscross.
Yeah, I was looking at the notes.
Zigzag. Sorry.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah. This one, War of the Worlds, was named after the seminal 1898 novel by H.G. Wells. War of the Worlds was first made into a feature-length film in 1953, and
We're not
again
gonna talk about the radio show. That's fine.
and again in 2005.
Ooh, Tom Cruise. Boo. Tomato.
Oh, come on.
Also, the
Mission Impossible. I'll give him. That's his franchise. He owns that. Top Gun owns that. Not
I
gonna
mean, come on.
argue.
You got to give it to the man. He'll literally hang off an airplane to make those movies. Come on.
He's got those superpowers, man.
Well, I guess if you're that small, yeah.
War of the Worlds was the
Aerodynamic
first book.
when you're small.
Lilith would know.
War of the Worlds was the first book that we crossed over with in Crossover Division #1.
Oh, that's right. Nice.
Nice little essay on when it was published, and all kinds of stuff is in there too if you want to read it.
So see, kids, if you want greater depth on this,
Be sure
JLA.
to go for an educational grant too, Will.
Yeah. I try.
Oh yes, and the
Get
Martian
those
Man.
suckers in libraries. I'm not joking.
Lilith help him get a grant. Will help Lilith with our website.
Okay.
Fair trade. I got you.
Done.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter seemingly doesn't appear in this issue, but he's disguised, as we'll get to next issue.
Robots. Oh wait, not robots.
Are you saying he was a robot but in disguise?
This isn't Larry Hama. What the hell?
That's G.I. Joe, fool.
Autobots.
Did he do something with Transformers back in the day too?
I don't know. Did he work on Transformers vs. G.I. Joe? I don't know.
I don't know. I thought he did for some
Maybe.
reason.
I'm trying to remember who that.
I don't think he wrote it unless he did a fill-in or something. Furman did like the second half of that original series. Who was it? Buddy Yansky or somebody did the first?
I was the writer. Yeah, was it Don Perlin maybe doing the art? It's been
Oh, I think the first couple. Yeah.
Spider-Man showed up in that, but then they're not. That's
I
not
know.
continuity.
I know they can't reprint that. Yeah, good going, guys. My very first comic, Transformers. Yes, I'm old chef though.
I mean, it could be worse. You could be me and be stuck with Starjammers as your first comic book ever.
Oh my, that horny Summers dad.
It all makes sense, right? It all adds up, don't it? Why I hate the Summers. Why I am the way that I am.
Call you Miss Sinister. All right. We want to get to the last one.
You bet.
All right, JLA Volume 1, Number 4, April 1997. Again, the team is the same. Invaders from Mars.
Is that a movie?
No, Mars needs moms.
Hell. Leave your hard drive out of this.
Hell.
Leave your hard drive out of this.
John Carter.
Ooh,
Almost of Mars. Sorry.
Too soon.
Oh my God, I could have brought Booster in and being like Michael Carter of Mars. Although greatly weakened, Superman begins to deduce that the HyperClan members are actually Martians. As such, he determines that the green kryptonite that has been crippling him is just a psychic projection with psychosomatic consequences.
Idiot! You fell for the Spider-Man! You idiot!
I was about to say, who is he? Peter Parker? Breaking through the mental programming, Superman regains his strength.
Doesn't that mean really kryptonite is just a mental block for him? That's the way I took it.
And again, too, just like in that last animated series episode we did at the conclusion of that whole thing, it's like, oh, he couldn't bust free, but then at the end he decides, oh, hey, if heat vision works, I can use heat vision to free myself.
He sees Batman being all BAMF and he's like, oh, I can't look like a cuck here.
Not for the
There's
Wonder
women
Woman.
around.
Not for the Wonder Woman and Hawker. Oh no, come on. So yeah, breaking through the mental programming, Superman regains his strength and bursts free of his restraints. Yep, just like the episode. While Superman and Protex go toe-to-toe, the rest of the HyperClan's plan quickly falls apart. The Martian Manhunter finally reveals himself. He has been masquerading as Armech ever since the League was first captured. The real Armech is still out in the desert with Zum.
Nice.
The Manhunter deactivates the Flower of Wrath and takes care of Primate.
Takes care of Primate.
Whoa.
Martians get lonely too.
I mean, what's the Kama Sutra on Mars? I'm sure it's alliterative and it has
Lots of Z's and apostrophes.
Yeah.
The rest of the League revive and blast their way through the top of the tower onto the surface. Flash sets up a ring of candles to contain Armech. I love it. A bunch of candles.
Done.
Candles done. Yeah.
Happy birthday. Allowing Green Lantern the chance to knock him out with a ring-generated 16-ton weight. Gives him the old Looney Tunes.
Should have been an anvil. That would have been awesome.
Yes. The old Wile E. Coyote. Zum tries to take out Aquaman, mistakenly believing that he will be easy prey. Aquaman uses his telepathy to affect Zum's basal ganglia, inherited from a species marine ancestors, to give him a seizure, ultimately incapacitating him.
And he comes in with a one-liner, so he's not as cranky Aquaman as he normally is.
I've been away from Peter David for 5 minutes. Wonder Woman and Primate take to the sky, locked together in combat. And Will says,
together.
Will says, girl on girl action, yeah.
Cat fight.
Oh my. With Raquel Welch.
I think they were both swinging their arms, so.
It's the summer of George. Wonder Woman ensnares her in the lasso of truth, forcing Primate to assume her true Martian shape. She then power dives back to the surface and knocks Primate out.
Superman. We didn't do that to Storm, so.
We get a nice little discussion on how long you can hold your breath, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Yeah, isn't that interesting when you can have a discussion about how long you can hold your breath?
Yeah.
Comic books.
And of course, someone knows exactly how long he can hold his breath.
Oh,
they were a magician as a child. That explains it.
Okay, ready? Sitting down, kids. Yeah, Batman was a magician as a kid. He made his parents disappear.
Oh,
that's too soon, Phil. It's only been 80 years.
Yeah, it's only been 80-some years. I'm sorry. Come on. I gotta tell it to Ray. Ray will laugh at that.
Yeah,
Come on.
Laugh.
Batman, my favorite character.
Batman continues fighting, or Superman.
You got it on the brain now.
Mission accomplished, DC. Superman continues fighting against Protex. Heat Vision versus Martian Vision proves pointless, and Protex tries to cocoon Superman within his malleable form. Hey-oh!
This isn't even my final form. I think it is. I think you're done.
Is this the move you use, Lilith? Come on. Superman drills deep beneath the earth with Protex, then lays him out with a good old-fashioned haymaker.
Still not a Sal Buscema right cross.
I know. Yeah, because you didn't see Protex go. That would have been great. While all of this is going on, Batman manages to capture Immortal and Centurion. He brings them to the center of the Citadel where the other unconscious HyperClan members have been deposited. Okay, so yes, Batman, the only one to take down like two Martians.
Did he take down four? He took down the one guy.
Oh, yeah.
Then there were four around him, so that's like five right there, right?
But we literally see like every other member just take down one Martian each. But yeah, Batman's just going through them. Although they have defeated the HyperClan, they still have a Martian invasion to deal with. Protex had already alerted his Martian armada to leave the Still Zone and begin attacking Earth. From Zon-Zor, Superman broadcasts a global message to the citizens of Earth. He tells them what they are dealing with and how to defeat them. The people of Earth heed Superman's inspired message of courage and band together to repel the go to a concert, to repel the Martian invaders with the one element available to just about everyone: fire. The Martians are forced to retreat back to the still zone. Yes, we literally get panels of people just holding up candles and lighters. So why are the Martians ever a threat ever again?
They're shapeshifters, man.
Okay.
Can't trust telepaths or shapeshifters. It is known.
With the threat of alien invasion alleviated, the Martian Manhunter uses powers to lobotomize the Hyper Clan. He forces them to assume humanoid shapes and sends them back into the population where they can now exist as productive members of the human race.
You should have made them black. Then they'd been under scrutiny their whole life. Just saying. Just saying. Put them in the South of America. Yeah.
Oh.
There's your punishment.
Oh.
I live in Florida. Don't at me.
Oh, they're going to say ship them down to
Kentucky. Don't at me.
I thought you were going to say to ship them down to Alabama or Arkansas.
No, actually, Arkansas is lovely. It is. Sometimes. As long as you're just driving through. No offense, Will.
Yeah. Or flying over.
Exactly.
Or you're just sitting in your house reading comics. Yes, he forces them to assume humanoid shapes and seeds them back into the population where they can now exist as productive members of the human race. Man, I got a list of people who could we do this to. Though bereft of their Martian identities, each of them feels as if there is now something missing from their lives. And how many was it? It wasn't just the Hyper Clan. Wasn't it like
70 of them? I think it says, and 69 other people have the same dream. So I think it's a total of 70.
Uh-oh, does that mean I'm a White Martian? Oh no.
Do the 6 or do the 9?
They did them both. Hey-o.
Hey, they're shapeshifters. Now that the JLA are officially reformed, they need a new base of operations. They use the wreckage from the old Justice League satellite and erect a citadel on the moon. This headquarters is now the Justice League Watchtower.
I have a stupid question. Yeah. Well, why don't they do this to the Joker or Lex Luthor? Or why don't they do it?
You know what? Rock of Ages, in a few issues here, that big arc, Martian Manhunter goes in the Joker's mind, and he's like,
"Oh yeah,"
he's like, I can hold him for a little bit, but I can't contain him for long. So, Joker's mind is so chaotic; it's worse than White Martians.
Murderous, psychopathic.
That's America's unchecked healthcare for you.
Yeah.
Hey,
no help for mental illness.
That's right.
Turn them loose.
And hey, I mean, look what he's doing. White Martians. I mean, don't. I mean, we get Angels, then we get the Joker and Lex. It's like, yeah, all the threats are white people. You're right.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Luthor a billionaire, as we've seen, just in our lifetime.
Why do you think?
Just a quick glance back 100 years ago, Rockefeller and all those people. Yeah, look how they set us up for disaster.
Here's the new version of the joke, Lilith. Why does Batman stick to the shadows so people can't tell he's white?
No, that's why his face is uncovered. They need to know he's white so the cops don't shoot him. They're like, Gordon, I know that's your boy, but we just had to be sure.
Sorry, Ray.
Batman, my favorite character.
No, we're pooping on him. He enjoys it.
Whoa!
Oh wait, no, that's Superman that has the jars of Dookie. Thank you, Peacemaker. Shout out to whoever did that April Fool's joke with talking about the Snyderverse was being restored. Oh,
I know.
That tickled me. That made my heart so happy.
I know.
Some idiot believe, some Snyder fanboy believe.
Oh yeah, I saw on Twitter. I think a couple of the Snyder boys bought it. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna be so pissed when they realize what the date is.
They're gonna burn that person's house down. Oh, so did you guys hear about the Flash leak? I mean, I'm not going to discuss it because it's a leak, and the movie's 15 months out, and we are doing reshoots on Shazam 2.
I saw a big list.
And Ezra keeps getting in trouble.
Oh, threatening people? Yeah. I saw there was like a big huge synopsis of leaks or something.
Yeah, and it, like I said, they're actually still doing reshoots without Ezra. So.
Ooh.
And the thing about Keaton can't be true because we know he's confirmed for Supergirl. So I don't know. I know like they're trying to get I think they just went ahead and did the test screening to get some positive spin, get the heat off of Ezra, and get people talking about the movie. That's my personal opinion. When I was in PR, that sounds like something that I would do.
Again, just take Ezra out and stick Grant in there.
I mean, at this point, they're just gonna have to burn the film for the insurance money.
Buried in the desert with all those Atari
yeah, with the
games.
ET video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing that I do know for a fact is that they did reduce the Iris West stuff, which I'm not happy about. So.
Yeah, I did see that in like that list of links. Don't they say now it's like she only shows up at the end or something?
Yeah. Which, you know, it's like, well, we don't want to be compared too much to... Well, guess what? You literally stole the plot from Berlanti. I'm surprised he's not, like, asking for money at this point.
I know. I mean, this movie's been in development for how many years? But a few years back, weren't they like, oh, it's going to be so different than, like, the TV show? And then they had, like, Iris, the dad's in jail. Weren't they even talking about Zoom at one point? It's like, okay, how is this different?
They're still talking about Zoom.
So it's like, okay, how is this different than the TV show? We're gonna have Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that's the difference, you know.
Oh my god, because they even are gonna have their own Supergirl. It's like, okay, how is this different from the TV show?
Because she has dark hair.
Oh, okay.
The reverse Power Girl, if you will.
But yeah,
I said, the movie's 15 months out. There's a lot of moving targets at this point, especially if Ezra doesn't, get their self together.
15 months now.
They literally can't move it one more time though. At this point, they know it'll be just like what happened to Morbius if they move it one more time.
What, that you won't see it?
Who saw it? Who's talking about Morbius? Like,
I know.
Was your theater full? No.
Well, like I said, it's Venom 2 because Morbius is only an hour and 45 minutes. They knew what they had. They're just like, yeah, let's get it out there.
Yeah.
I saw a meme. It was a picture of a truck window that had been broken into. And it said, hey, people, be careful out there. I had 2 tickets of Morbius in there, but someone broke in and left me 4 more.
Damn, Sony.
And again, it's like, how much can you do with that movie when there's like no Spider-Man or like no other like MCU?
They don't even want to do the Black Cat and Silver Sable movie anymore, which honestly, depending on who you cast, will totally save that Sonyverse. I'm just
it would have been better than Morbius.
I mean, Scarlet Joe is hankering for some work, bro. Put ScarJo as Black Cat. Done.
Oh my!
You'll get all the fanboys out in droves. That's all I'm saying.
And again, I'm sure there's some ladies out there who the MCU is not giving jobs to, or like Sony can be like, oh hey, come on.
I mean, it's a paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
You got so much leeway. You see what Jared Leto did in Morbius, right? So.
Did you see that one weird commercial for Morbius? It's like basically it looks like Jared Leto on like a Home Shopping Network ad, and he's talking about getting blood stains out of like clothes and stuff.
No, I haven't seen that. Babe, I don't get commercials.
I know, but it was just what. Like, I remember seeing it a couple days before the movie. I'm like, what the hell is this? And it's just like a commercial for the movie. But I'm like,
it's just Jared Leto being
this
Jared.
doesn't happen.
He wrote
in the movie.
that, produced it, shot it.
Oh, I believe it because I'm like, this has nothing to do with the movie, except hey, blood vampire. And it's like, really?
That is a very Jared Leto thing.
Oh, did you see? He went method while they were filming that too, just like he did when he was the Joker. They're like, he walked around on those crutches the whole time, and even like asked people to help him to the bathroom and stuff. It's like, really?
What?
That's what I read somewhere.
Oh,
yeah, they said
I used to love Jared Leto, but more and more, like I tell that boy every time, somebody get a hold of his publicist and tell him to get back in the goddamn studio. His brother and whoever else was in 30 Seconds of Mars are begging him. It's like Justin Timberlake, all the NSYNC members, please, come on, man, let's just do a reunion tour, please. We need the money, man.
Oh my god, I'm waiting for him to be cast as a superhero. You know who's going to be thrilled with that, love?
Oh, I mean, he'd have to be a villain at this point.
Oh,
No, honestly, Marvel's got all their hero ducks in a row at this point. I mean, maybe Phase 7.
I mean, it'll be the other way around. Someone else will be dragging me to whatever movie that is, though.
Face it, Tigers, you've hit the jackpot.
They're like, oh no, it's another Eternals. Oh no!
Whoa.
I mean, after that point, after they've really mined everything, everything's just going to be Eternals or Inhumans at that point. Who knows? Maybe by then DC will have their stuff together. I don't know.
You think
I hear
Discovery
good things about who
think-
they want to put in charge to get things together.
Oh,
on both
really?
The movie level and the comic book level. So let's
So you
see
think-
if those
think
plans go through.
Think Discovery can clean it up?
I'm still waiting for a good Green Lantern movie, man.
Baby, you're
Hey.
gonna be waiting.
Supposedly
just
that
hold on to that cartoon because that's all you got.
well, supposedly that HBO Max thing's still in development, and we're doing whatever.
Development hell, yeah.
Animated series is awesome.
It is. It shook me to my core. I was like, after the movie, I was like, no way, this cartoon's gonna be good. Look at this, and the CGI animation for the time was actually pretty top notch too. They put a lot of love and care into that animated show.
They did. The soundtracks are there's two. They released two, and those are. I mean, just the music for that is awesome too. So yeah.
I mean, it's no cow on the wall, but you know, that's just my Flash and Arrow.
True. All right. Any other thoughts on the JLA, Grant Morrison, Martians in disguise?
I just want to say that you should definitely, if you like this story, go ahead for the second arc, American Dreams. I actually like American Dreams more than I like this one. Like, he really, like, as much crap as I give Grant, he has a lot of heady ideas and a really good execution, you know.
Yeah.
I appreciate him for that, but he is kind of out there. But he was very toned down because this is like one of those major books where you just really had a lot of editorial oversight and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And
Again,
that's when he works best, to be
yeah.
fair.
Well, he had to because, like I said, 6 of the 7 main characters had their own.
Back when they still had their
books.
conferences, you know,
Yeah.
that whole thing. So.
And again, issue 5 is the greatest. They do like a membership drive. Electric Superman comes in. He's like, oh, maybe we better retest me. And then they bring all these people up to the watchtower. Hitman. Remember Hitman?
I do.
I do too.
They like, nah, I don't think you're good for I don't think you'll fit in here. And he's like leaving. He's like, I don't care. He's like, I was able to sit in a room with my X-ray vision and Wonder Woman. I'm good.
Meanwhile, Lobo exists.
Yeah, Lobo exists. Don't get me started on Lobo.
I can't wait till we get to that episode, by the way, Phil.
Oh, yeah. There's so much good stuff on there.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else?
No, this is solid. This was a solid start to the new JLA because that's what they're known as. Don't call them Justice League.
Rebranding.
You know, because we had to take America out of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, anymore it's just Justice League.
Yeah.
All right, kids. So yes, next week here on Sector 2814, we'll be talking the 2-issue Green Lantern Flash Faster Friends series.
Aw, cute.
You can join us if you want, Lilith, because
I
yes,
like
not only
sleep, Philip. I'm not like you.
what's that?
Eat my dinner at 6:30. I try to be in the bed by 9:30 unless we're recording.
Okay, Grandma. But yeah, not only is it Wally and Cal, but remember Jay Garrick and Alan Scott are also in that too.
They remembered.
I know. And then in 2 weeks, Green Lantern 83 through 86, we're gonna get the fatality finally, Will.
And we'll get some more Green Lantern casualties, I'm sure.
That one mistake keeps on John Stewart, man. They will not let one planet explode and
come on.
People go crazy.
I know.
Just leave them. The white man tries to
how Jordan wipes out everything. And
I was gonna say the white man tries to rewrite the entire universe, started from scratch. No one bats an eye. The black man lets one planet die. Everyone
becomes
loses
the
their mind.
like how many times he becomes the Spectre because it's parallax. It's just like, come on, take the ring away from the guy already.
Oh yeah, speaking of the Spectre, Will, I think I mentioned it too. Yes, and kids, if you have questions for Mr. J.M. DeMatteis, send them in.
Yes.
Because we're talking to J.M. DeMatteis also.
Phil's just like, he's just on it.
So yes, J.M. DeMatteis and Mark Wade coming soon, kids. So.
And say it for me. I just love DG Chichester. Say it. I love to hear you say it.
What?
Chichester chats. Oh no.
That's right.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
Our monthly Chichester chats.
Yes.
Brilliant.
I mean, we've been killing it on the interviews lately. Hey, Lilith, remember when we talked to Jen McKay, current writer of Moon Knight?
Moon Knight, a guy who runs around in a white outfit.
Remember, we got to get him that
features.
I Survived Holmes t-shirt. Also, we should give one to Clay as well.
Oh, I know. I think JMD Mateus could get one of those too. I'm pretty sure.
They're just using our leftovers. It's fine. Have our sloppy seconds.
Got to rub that one in.
Well, that escalated quickly.
All right, kids. So, yeah, send us your thoughts. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow Sector 2814 on Facebook, on Twitter. Join the Green Lantern Facebook fan group. Find links to all the various social medias for all the shows we do, like that Unlimited Justice podcast.
Be sure to get some.
That's right. And again, find links to the YouTube channel. Once again, every show gets a video, no matter what it is, interviews, our regular reviews here. So make sure to not miss an episode by smashing that subscribe button.
Smash it.
And most important, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Once again, right here on our own, supporting this whole thing.
Batman building us watchtowers.
That's right. What was that line of the animated series episode? It's like, yeah, it's a line item in like the R&D budgets. It's like, really? A space station? You can hide a space station?
Elon Musk wants to be Batman confirmed.
And his penis rocket. All right, so yeah,
no,
yes.
That was Jeff Bezos.
I know.
He's Lex Luthor. He's the real life Lex
Luthor.
Yeah.
Looks like a. All right, so yes, please, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Again, early access to creator interviews. Listen closely, Will. Monthly chats with Mr. DG Chichester. That's what me and Lilith get.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And superhero movie brackets. Watch him drop his head, Lilith. Where we find the worst superhero movies of all time. Next, the March episode.
It's going to be even worse because we're doing DC
now. Well, yes. The March one is up. Elektra versus Blade Trinity. And the next episode in April will be our three Marvel semifinalists.
Our menage a trois. Of garbage, if you will.
At the end of April, you'll know the worst Marvel movie, kids, if you subscribe to the Patreon. And get yourself some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Find it all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics for quality. Bing.
I'm telling Maz.
I know. All right. Special guest, Lilith Hellfire. Where can people find you?
Oh, there's nothing special about me, but if you want to hang out with me on the interwebs, find me on Twitter @Lilith Hellfire, on the dying network that is Instagram @Lilith Hellfire69, and of course over on TikTok that's just killing everything else @Lilith Hellfire69.
I'm going to hold on principle. Trying to donkey punch me now, bitch.
All right.
No, not in front of the professor.
All right, hold on. Let's send out a special message to a young man I'm sure is listening.
Talking about me is so natural for Ray.
He is the sausage king.
That's right. All right. Will Allred, master of the core, master of the quantum zone, master of the crossover division, master of the Kickstarter. Where can people find you?
You can find me @Wallred. That's @WALLRED at Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and several other things that I probably don't even remember setting up. But you can also find me find my comics at crossoverdivision.com, which is Crossover Division number 3 should be going to the printer this week. And number 4 has a pre-launch page out, which you can get to by going to crossoverdivision.com/KS for Kickstarter or crossoverdivision.com/Kickstarter and sign up to be notified when we launch. That's right. Sorry, I was waiting for it, man.
Oh,
I am God.
There you go.
Sorry.
You can also find Diary of Night at diaryofnight.com. And I do a podcast with Phil, this one.
Yeah, this one.
I also do a podcast with writer Kevin Joseph, where we talk to other Kickstarter comic creators and discuss their current projects that are running on Kickstarter. It's kind of a lot of fun. We do it late at night, and it gets kind of crazy.
Hey-o.
Relatable.
Yeah, very relatable.
Nice.
And finally, you obviously have great taste in superheroes, so that means you probably love Quasar, and you can find all kinds of cool stuff about Quasar at the Quantum Zone, quantumzone.org.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
And always remember, kids.
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
That is
I blew that.
Our Quasar read-throughs, those were so much fun.
Star Blast, the gift that keeps on giving.
That's right.
Anyway, thank you for joining us for the mega crossover. Again, 2 shows, Lilith Hellfire. Suck it, I don't see Ray doing this. All right, kids, so come. Ray, Russell, none of them can do this. All right, so come back next week, kids. Again, Green Lantern, Flash, Faster Friends, 1 and 2. And then we're 5. Then we're back to the regular series for Green Lantern 83 through 86. Been like a month of team ups here.
What is this, a Spider-Man show?
Hey, all right, kids, come back next time. And remember, fire, fire, fire. Batman is invincible. Good night. Batman, my favorite character.